I'm Margaret Kerrigan, and this is Art Market Minute from ArtNet Pro. It's Monday, March 16th, and these are the top market stories going into the week. Confidence in the art market improved heading into 2026, according to the latest Art Basel and UBS Global Art Market Report by economist Claire McAndrew. By the end of 2025, 43% of dealers expected sales to improve in the coming year, up 10 percentage points from the previous survey. 38% expected stability, while another 19% anticipated a decline. Global art sales rose 4% year-on-year to about $59.6 billion, marking a recovery after 2 years of contraction. But the market still remains below its 2022 peak of $65.1 billion, and the rebound has been uneven. Dealers overall reported just 2% growth, with the strongest gains among smaller galleries with turnover under $500,000 per year. They saw double-digit increases in average sales values. At the top end, dealers with more than $10 million in turnover grew by 3%, while the mid-market, those turning over between $1 million and $10 million per year, remained stagnant. The number of buyers per gallery fell to 57 on average in 2025. That's the lowest since 2021. And the smallest dealers saw the sharpest drop. Still, 49% of buyers were new to clients, slightly higher than the 44% recorded in 2024. Costs also continued to climb. Dealers reported expenses rising about 5% on average, with payroll and rent each accounting for 21% of spending. Art fairs remain a major expense as well, ultimately making up about 1/3 of dealer costs when travel and logistics are included. Meanwhile, 80% of dealers said tariffs and other trade barriers have negatively affected their business in 2025, pushing many galleries to rely more heavily on local collectors. The Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam has acquired a rare 19th century painting by French artist Virginie de Montbreton, marking only the third painting by a woman in the museum's collection. The work, a large portrait of a mother holding her child from around 1887, was purchased at TIFAF Maastricht from a Dallas area gallery called 19C for between $543,000 and $1.1 million. The painting had been in a private Dallas collection for about 20 years. The museum had been searching for the piece for some time. Vincent van Gogh had encountered a reproduction of the painting in an illustrated magazine in the late 1880s, and he was so struck by it that he created his own painted copy, making it one of the few works by a woman artist known to have directly inspired him. The acquisition reflects a broader push by museums to address historical gaps in their collections, particularly around women artists. The sculptor Alma Allen has joined the mega gallery Periton as he prepares to represent the United States at the 2026 Venice Biennale. Allen told the New York Times that he had been in talks with Periton's founder, Emmanuel Periton, since last October. The artist's two previous galleries, Mendes Wood and Olney Gleason, formerly Casman Gallery, had pressured him not to accept the State Department's invitation to represent the U.S. in Venice, he claimed. When he did, they dropped him. It has been widely speculated that the U.S. State Department received fewer applications than usual for this opportunity, usually considered one of the art world's greatest honors. That's owing to the Trump administration's requirement that proposals should not operate any programs promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. You can get more details on these stories on news.artnet.com. Art Market Minute is produced by Sonia Manalili and me, Margaret Kerrigan. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.